Hello everybody! I first want to apologize for the sound of my voice. I am getting a little bit sick and speaking is a little bit more difficult. So today's video is going to be on this makeup look. It's a very dark glamazon New Year's Eve makeup. I wanted to talk through this intro because I just wanted to mention that I accidentally cut up my Cocoa Goddess lashes, or else I would have used those for this tutorial, and I instead used the little Sugarpill ones, which aren't really as thick as I had wanted them to be, but if you got those Cocoa Goddess lashes, I just feel like that would just really, I don't know, I feel like they perfect every smoky eye look. But anyway, these lashes will have to do. I really love this look. I use the Urban Decay Smokey Palette for this makeup, and if you guys want to see how I did this, then just keep on watching. Alright, so first we're going to be going in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I have the shade Light 02, and we're just going to buff this all over the skin using the Sigma F80 Kabuki brush. For concealer, I'm using a new product. This is the Watier Corrector Portfolio, and I'm going to be first using the salmon shade underneath the eyes to counteract dark circles, and then I'm going in with the yellow shade over top of any areas that I have redness, so on my chin, around my nose, and I also have a little bit of redness on my cheeks, and I just put that all over. And then after I apply all of the yellow color, I just mix the two lighter concealer shades and I put that over top of all of the places that I put the yellow. I don't know really if that does anything in particular, but I just put the natural skin tone over top of the yellow and hope that it all works out. And then once I put it all over the face, I go over with the Beauty Blender and just blend it all in. For powder, I'm using this MAC 127 brush, I think it is. I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Powder and just setting in all of the areas that we placed the concealer. For contour, I'm using the Kevyn Sculpting powder in the shade Medium and just using this to chisel up some cheekbones. And I also spent quite a bit of time focusing on contouring the nose because I've just been into that lately, and I also take it along the jawline as well. For bronzer and highlighter, I am using the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow and just using the e.l.f. stipple brush to bronze up the face. I'm going over top of all the places where we place the contour, and it just nicely blends it out and adds a little bit of warmth. And then I take my little Sigma tapered highlighter brush and just apply the highlighter on the tops of the cheekbones, on the tip of the nose, and also on the Cupid's bow. I'm taking the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder just to blend in all of the highlighter that we've placed, and I just really like the layered look of the two highlighters together. I'm going to fill in my brows using the MAC Omega eyeshadow, and I also set it using a sample of the Benefit Give Me Brow. I'm priming the eyes using the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I actually ended up going in and setting it with my Maybelline Fit Me Powder over top just to set it all in. And then we're going to go in with eyeshadow. We're using the Urban Decay Smokey Palette today. We're starting with the shade Combust and using this Luxie blending brush and just using that as our transition shade, blending that into the crease. And then to deepen the crease, I'm mixing the two shades Password and Whiskey together. One's a dark gray and one's a dark brown, and I just really like the combination of the two. So I'm just using a MAC 217 brush to blend that into the crease. Just add as much as you like. I wanted a pretty deep look, so I kept layering it on and making sure to blend it out. Then I'm taking a flat shader brush. This is the MAC 239 brush in the shade Black Market. This is a really nice deep, is it matte? I think it's matte. Might have a little bit of shimmer in it, but I'm just packing that all over the eyelid. Be warned, there is a lot of fallout with this shadow. I definitely had to clean up underneath my eyes afterwards, so if you guys don't like the whole fallout life, then definitely do your face makeup afterwards because this one's got it. I didn't use a cream product as a base underneath this black, so do that if you want it to be extra pigmented, but I definitely went over with lots of layers until it was as deep and as black as I wanted it to be. Then I went back in with the MAC 217 brush and just used that to blend out the edges. For the lower lash line, I started out with the same 239 brush and just took that Black Market shade and used that to do a little line along the lower lash line. Then I took this Urban Decay eyeliner. This was a duo from a Sephora set. I'm using that to line the upper and lower waterline, and then I went back in with the same MAC 217 brush and the same combination of the two shadows and used that to blend out everything on the lower lash line, and it had a really nice smoky effect. I really liked it. And then to clean up underneath the eyes, I took a little Sigma brush. I can't remember which one it is, but I took some concealer and just fixed up the edges of the shadow. To add a bit of sparkle and glitter, I just took my finger and used this to apply the shade Armour to the middle of the eyelid. I packed on quite a bit of this, going on with lots of layers because I really wanted that shimmer to stand out. I actually ended up going over with the shade High on top just a little bit. I forgot to film that little part, but it added a little bit more brightness to the center of the lid, and I really liked these two shadows layered together. I then went ahead and applied the mascara and lashes off camera, and also this Maybelline Nude Lust lipstick, and after that is everything for this look. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that you all have a fabulous New Year's Eve with whatever you may be doing. Happy New Year to you all, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!